These are the three biggest fast food fish sandwiches for Lent. McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. We're ranking them from worst to best, and one of these is clearly last. We're judging them on the fish, bread, toppings balance, and overall value. Let's get started. Wendy's. Crispy Panko fish sandwich. Okay, it is crispy. It's not just in the name. Nice and crispy. Flavor is good, not remarkable. It could have more meatiness, the fish. But overall, I think this is a seasonal item for Wendy's. They don't do it year-round like McDonald's and Burger King. Good sandwich, not much to complain about. I think it tastes pretty fresh. We can call that an 8 out of 10. Next up, Burger King, Big Fish. Okay, that had a lighter crisp, wasn't quite as crunchy, quite as crispy, but the flavor was actually, I think, more complex. I tasted dill, tasted almost mustardy, I think because of that dill-like flavor. That's overall a pretty good sandwich. Nice crunch on the lettuce. Fish tasted more meaty, which I appreciated. Bread, I would say, was a touch worse than Wendy's. The bread wasn't quite as standout. Toppings actually did balance well. Let's look at the price on this one. $7.59 for the Burger King Big Fish, $7.39 for the Crispy Panko fish sandwich at Wendy's. And so, Wendy's had better bread. The fish had a nice crunch, not quite meaty though. Toppings balance was okay. I think we'll actually probably have to... We'll keep that at a generous 8, but that means I have to elevate the BK Big Fish to a 9. Because my only complaint would be the bread wasn't quite as good. Everything else was very much actually on point. And last, of course, you can't have fish sandwiches without Filet-O-Fish at McDonald's. Let's see if we can find that tartar sauce. Okay, nice steamed bun, soft texture compared to the other two. Flavor was pleasant but very neutral, not much flavor to it. Clearly didn't have much tartar sauce in this one. There is some, but I think it literally was just a squirt in the middle. Not very much tartar sauce. And so price point on this one, $5.69, and so it was a cheaper sandwich than the other two. Where did it win out? The bread, it didn't really win out in anything, I would say, honestly, unless you like a really soft texture, but it is classic. The price point is lower. It was pleasant, lacked on the tartar sauce. We'll go ahead and call that a generous 7 out of 10. And so where does that leave us? Worst to best fish sandwiches for Lent. McDonald's actually coming in last. Surprisingly, I thought that would probably be first. It just wasn't overwhelmingly positive in any way. It was pleasant, it was a little bit cheaper, it was soft. Nothing really remarkable about it. Wendy's, step above, 8 out of 10. Had that crispy batter going for it. But beyond that, it wasn't really remarkable. The bun was a better quality. I can see that, I can taste that. But those are the only two things really going for it. Last, and surprisingly what I thought was going to get last, but actually first, as in best, fish sandwich, BK Big Fish. Everything about that sandwich was blended together well. I actually got it first and somehow it was still the best. It's been sitting the longest, I mean. Only possible complaint is the bread is definitely the worst of the three, but it's still passable. It just tastes like it could be steamed more, could be a bit fresher, but toppings were well balanced, fish was nice and meaty, flavor was good, value was comparable to Wendy's as far as price point, solid 9 out of 10. And so, if you're getting one fish sandwich this Lent season, Burger King, BK, Big Fish is the way to go.